get this one going. And away we go from NRG Stadium. This return starts at the 5. And this drive will start inside the 25. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. Well, maybe the rest of the game is going to be headed in the proper direction, Brock, but their first play winds up going backwards. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock, here who've got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
This is Henry on second. And that one's forward for 1, maybe 2 yards. Look at Jimmy Ward getting up there and make that stop.
A 3-yard pickup. And it's 3rd down.
Jackson now on 3rd. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. So they couldn't throw for it on 3rd down, and as a result, Sam headed off the field earlier than expected on their opening series.
Keeping them off the scoreboard, well, that's already a win defensively. Not letting them even cross midfield, that's the cherry on top.
All right, here's one of our game's first big risks. The offense lining up to go for it on their own side. Fourth down, here's Jackson. This one's to Andrews outright. And this is going to take him up and across midfield there at the opposing 45. Offense in the hurry up here.
That's good for Baltimore. First down. 1st and 10 at the 45.
First down, here's Lamar. Andrews has it, working downfield. He does it, touchdown Baltimore! The Ravens start the game off right with a 6-0 lead. Mark Andrews with the touchdown. Luke tacks on the extra point. And the Ravens will jump out to a 7-0 lead. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Stroud in the air to start us off. That's a catch for Nico Collins. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
16 yards. And the Texans first down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
First down, Stroud. Gets this one into the hands of Christian Kirk. And it'll be 1st and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. They've set themselves up well for an opening drive touchdown here, Brock. It's 1st and goal. Throwing is Stroud. And oh, he got it! Interception! Roquan Smith with the pick. And the football on the first turnover of the contest. All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. Lamar now from the gun. He's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there when he saw the field. It's going to be second down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down. Looking quickly here. Air it out on third. Finds him over the middle. He'll be brought down just as he gets it up to the 24. And goes to the hurry up here.
It's a gain of 18. And the Baltimore first down.
First and 10. Here's Jackson. Complete Derrick Henry. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 and the 31. The dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Brings up second and 3 at the 31-yard line.
To the left and reeled in by Hopkins. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. First and 10 now from the 46. Lamar throwing again. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Petrie. And he's going to score a pick six. Touchdown, Houston. Heads up play from the linebacker there to take a short, innocent pass and just turn it into a major highlight for him and his guys.
And I know people are watching that going, how in the world the quarterback not see that linebacker?
Yeah.
But sometimes, Kate, your focus is so much on the safeties, the nickel, the corner. You just take for granted you could fit that ball in, and that linebacker said, not on my watch.
Kaimi Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. Here's a return from the 7. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Baltimore offense to the line now. First and 10. Jackson trying to get after the pick. Completed over the middle. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2 at the 36-yard line.
From the gun, a run for Henry. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
First down.
A designed run, Jackson keeping it. Get some space around midfield. And he'll be across midfield and close to that 45 before going out. Here's first and 10 from the 47.
Baltimore, first down.
Out of the gun, here's Jackson. To the left side, caught by Andrews. And this one does not go far. Offense to the line fast.
1-yard gain. Brings up second and 9 at the Texans' 40.
This one set up for Lamar. Still has some space inside the 35. And he's going to have this one down to the 20. Gain of 26 yards there. That's going to be a Baltimore first. Working quickly here.
26 yards. And the Raven first down.
From the red zone now. Escapes the pocket. And apparently he sees no other option than to get rid of it on what is the final play of our first quarter. That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. We'll make our return to NRG Stadium after this. Houston calls it second timeout. They're down to their final one in this half. Welcome back. Second quarter about to start. Ravens with a chance for at least 3, maybe 6. Hop behind the line here on second down, which is only going to make things tougher for this third down coming up. Offense in the hurry up here. Jackson now, third and long. Complete to Henry on the check down. And that will not be enough for a first down. Offense up to the line fast.
It's fourth down.
Fourth down, here's Jackson. No good. The pass goes incomplete, and that lengthy drive ends with nothing but a turnover on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
Hey, south. Hey, uno.
Here's Stroud on 1st and 10. He's going to get a hand in there and knock that one away. So second down now after the incompletion.
Incomplete. Nate Wiggins on the cover.
11. Here we go. 19 Texans. Why Tony? Hey, Uno Mars.
Shotgun now for Stroud. Has a man, Dalton Schultz. And he's going to be stopped after reaching up to the 33. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's a gain of 18. And the Texans first down. First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
South.
First down throw by Stroud. Has him on the quick hitter. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's second. They're down to their final one in this half.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
On the quick, right? Tony. Hey, uno. 11. 19 Texans. Why Tony?
Throwing again, it's Stroud. And he's tackled for no gain.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that's way too much risk for that reward.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Hey, Uno Mars. Here we go. Buddy. At 18. What's that?
First give on the ground. It's Woody Marks. Gain of about 8 here. Nice pickup, but he stopped a second before he can move those chains.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
3rd and a lone yard coming up.
Hey, south. Hey, uno.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. That's caught. This is Kirk. And he'll get this down at the 33-yard line. Quite a defensive battle, Brock, that we have got so far as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More from NRG Stadium in just a moment. First down now, ball at the 33.
19 Texans.
From the gun, Marks gets it. He has room past the 25. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. And it's a gain of 12 on that one. And it'll be a first down, Texans.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
Running for the first time with Joe Mixon. He finds him 6 yards on that first down run.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
Mixon on the counter. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
18. What's that?
Going to the ground again on first. And he'll get this across. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans get some late points and the lead. It's a Joe Mixon touchdown. Well, Brock, he found himself some space to work, and from there, wow, all athleticism as he made his way into the end zone.
You got that right, Kate. Just that speed. You got to have some different gear when you get down here to the red zone. It's hard to score rushing touchdowns, and that running back sees the open space, he sees the green grass, and he finishes it off with 6.
Point after up and good by Fairbairn. And the Texans break that tie and now lead by 7.
Ravens 7.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Rasheen Ali on the return. Finds some space. He's past the 30. Crosses midfield, and he's still going. And they've got this one in close to begin the series. He's out of bounds down inside the 35-yard line.
Hey, we know that every single possession in this league is a premium. And these ones right before halftime with the clock dwindling down, well, they become even bigger. Setting your offense up for success with a return like that, you couldn't script it.
He's got it inside the 10. And in for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens earn the chance to tie before halftime. Mark Andrews with the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Now the second time we've had the privilege of calling a touchdown pass to him in this opening half, Brock, and you're starting to get the feeling that he isn't done yet.
Well, but defensively, Kate, you got to do something different. It's kind of like a pitcher who gives up a home run and then a second home run to that same guy. You are not going to give him a pitch to hit, and this defense has got to start taking this receiver away.
Things trim back down to a single point, Brock, as they send this off and away. He's going to return it from a yard or 2 deep. This isn't even going to make the 20. The coverage team gets to him.
Texans take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line.
On the quick, right?
18. What's that? 19 Texans.
Stroud throwing here on first. Catch made by Woody Marks. And this one doesn't go far.
Making that throw and double coverage to a running back, I don't want to live off of that, and I certainly am not going to count on it. But give some credit to the effort it took to make that catch with a whole bunch of bodies around him.
18. Buggy.
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. And they don't connect there, so only 6 seconds remaining. No luck finding his receiver that time. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Got to cling to that lead and find a way to convert this 3rd down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
They're holding strong here. The defense gets him at the line. That's going to bring up 4th down. All right, they're going to call a timeout. 3 seconds left. That means one last play in this half. All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime.
Buggy. Swap. Another swap. Look the hot. Hey, south. Set.
Throwing here just before halftime. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty and off the field they go.
I'm not sure it matters whether you think you've got the perfect play call in that situation. Hey, listen, going for it anywhere inside your own 20, the risk, it outweighs the reward 5-fold, maybe 10-fold.
This is going to be the play that takes us to halftime.
Hey, Alpha, what is it?
The final throw before the break. And he's into the end zone. No time left, and they take the lead right as halftime arrives. So, Brock, good work there to finish off the drive in the end zone and retake the lead.
You just get this feeling every once in a while in games, this sucker's going to be a back-and-forth football game. So what a great job offensively to jump out in front here in the first half of play.
The Ravens will line up for the two-point conversion.
Jackson throwing for it. And there it is. He makes the play in the end zone. And with no time remaining, they tie this game up as we head into halftime locker room. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Here's Traymon Smith with the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Texans take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
18, 11. 19 Texans.
From the gun, Stroud. Has a man downfield. It's Collins. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first. Double coverage deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Try getting it to Nico Collins. So it'll be second down. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
Hey, look the hot. Hey, south. Hey, Uno.
Second and 10, Stroud to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. This is a guy who's used to embracing contact, Brock. Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play every time.
Yeah, I think these tight ends today, Kate, spend as much time in the old ice bath as just about anybody. And when you don't make that catch and you take the contact, well, that stings like the first seconds in the ice.
Nico Collins, the intended target. And now they're staring at 4th and long.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete. You're going to go to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around.
He'll throw it. Into double coverage. Ooh, don't want to do that. And he's there for the interception. Roquan Smith with the pick.
It's a turnover on downs.
Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens headed up 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Throw left side, complete. They're on him as he gets it up to the 47. Jalen Petrie there on the stop. Lamar now from the gun. Jackson's closing in, and they give to him. And this defense going to try to hang on to that momentum, Brock, as they go for another stop on 3rd down.
Okay, that was so good, really, on 2 levels there defensively. Number one, with an athletic quarterback, you've got to keep him in the pocket. They did. And then more importantly, and in this case, you got to finish him. Job well done.
This is a tough spot to be in. It's 3rd and very long.
No, we change it. Hey, report.
3rd and long for him here. Andrews has it, working downfield. And he's all the way across midfield, down and inside that 45-yard line. First down from the 42.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
From the gun, Jackson. To the left and reeled in by Hopkins. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line.
16 yards. That's another Baltimore first down. First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Hey, middle.
First down, here's Lamar. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect.
Good
Second
deep.
down.
Man, I know how to be fun.
When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit, Kate. You get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, got to find a way to win.
They'll try something else from the 27 this time. Second and 10. Just one left for Lamar. We call it 1, maybe 2 yards at the end, Brock. It's third down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. As that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. Play number 7 on this drive, and they need 7 here on third down. To the air on third and long. Dumped off to his running back. And he's out of bounds before he could challenge for that marker. It's fourth down.
And on the stat sheet, Kate, that shows up as passing yards, but any defensive coordinator will take it. Understanding down and distance and keeping that offense short of the sticks.
So it looks like they're going to line up and go for this. 4th and 4. Back to throw it. He's got it to his running back. And he will get the first as they touch him down.
Just got to love that angle, right? It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times do you see the backs out of the backfield and just run the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sell that flat route, break it off to an angle, break off the first down.
He's stuck with him, but this one heads the wrong way. He winds up losing yards. Jackson, quick pass line. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. Looking quickly here. Run drawn up here for Lamar. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. He goes to the hurry up here.
A gain of 2. Brings up fourth down and less than a yard.
Hey, report.
Looking to throw. Buys time, rolling right. And he scores. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens push their lead further to start the half. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown. Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice.
You only got one
to
pick.
escape and improvise. And in the end, turned out to be the best call he could have made.
It is such a necessary tool in today's NFL for that QB to put right in his tool belt, Kate. You know, in my day, you can be a blacksmith.
I'm just bullshitting.
Just do the job and stay in the pocket.
You know you can't stop this shit. This shit real over
You
here.
be an artist that can create when things break down. And that's big time to get a touchdown out of it as well.
No to return this. He's brought down at
Oh,
what
man.
looks like the 24-yard line.
And they're on 24-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Right, at 18. That's it. Hey, Uno Mars. 19 Texans. Hey, south.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Connects with the open man downfield. And they're able to drive him out as he reaches the 45.
The Texans first down. First and 10 at the 45.
Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. It's the Texans who have it to start here, and they come in trailing on the scoreboard. Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45.
Here we go. At 18. Let's hit. Hey, uno. Buggy.
Shotgun now, first round. He had it for a moment.
You won't never catch
Defensive
that.
play to jar it loose, incomplete.
Raekwon gonna break it up.
The incomplete pass.
Raekwon gonna break it up every time.
Nike Texas. Hey, south. Why Tony? 11. Look the hot.
To the air, Stroud. And this one's dropped. For
Oh, like,
what
take
a
it off
nice
the
gain. Nico Collins, the intended target. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
10 yards to go.
Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line.
At 18. Let's hit. Buggy.
Throwing on 3rd down, Stroud.
Raekwon gonna break it up every time.
Hang on, it's incomplete. Christian Kirk, the intended receiver. So that brings up 4th and long.
They tired. Boy, I tell
I've
you.
talked to you over the years, the transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are small. On 3rd down,
Why they
small.
tired?
Put dime
They ain't
defense
did
on the
nothing.
field, and those windows become almost non-existent.
They're going to go for it here, trailing in the 4th.
Hey, Uno Mars. Nike Texas. Hey, south.
Here he goes. Gotta have this on 4th down. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
Man, what, bro? This shit ain't done.
Kate said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory.
Bro, they not Cleveland, bro. They gonna break that shit up.
But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, somewhat?
It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push them back for 2nd down.
It's 2nd down.
Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Get some space around midfield. He's forced out of bounds after a nice play there, but still, Brock, not enough to avoid 3rd down.
Guys, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He can take it to the house.
Again, he's got room. And the ground game works for the touchdown.
I know it. That shit
Ravens make it
real.
a 3-score game in the 4th.
Lamar just turned that shit up. Oh my god, but why you did it? You don't like that shit, do it? Hey, Lamar just made y'all live for a boy made that big quick. Oh, you don't think that shit real? Nah, you know, you know the more I play this shit, the worse it get. Are you on Lamar?
Our coverage of the NFL has brought us to Space City and NRG Stadium, right next to where the old Astrodome sits here in Houston, Texas. Up next, it's our main event between the Baltimore Ravens and the Houston Texans. Kaimi Fairbairn ready to get this one going.
Finna get bad again. They finna get bad again.
Has this at the 6. Finds some space. He's past the 30. They're going to track him down. A nice effort in the end there, Brock. He's up to the 38. Let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Jackson looking to throw right away. Pass into the hands of Mark Andrews. And he's hauled out of bounds as he takes this down to the 30. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs.
Take that play, so indicative of why tight ends in this league have become just an X factor. Right, they're big, they can block at the line of scrimmage, but the elite guys, they've got that speed. They can take something short and make a difference with it down the field.
1st and 10 after that last highlights. They're at the 30. The designed run, Jackson keeping it. Keeps on moving into the red zone. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
And just in case this offense didn't have enough to contend with.
This shit real, ain't it?
Worry about a quarterback that could do
Shit real, ain't it?
tote the ball himself for a big run.
And he's in for the touchdown. The Ravens take a 6-0 lead right away. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown. That is Tyler Luke now on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good.
Running out of bounds, you ain't gonna never get him.
Jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Well, whenever that bitch fumble, it's gonna fall out of bounds. You know, once I keep getting in the yard, he gonna get hot and he can't fumble.
On the return, it's Jalen Noel. He's brought down just inside the 25. Working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
They'll begin with a run by Mixon. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
11. Why Tony?
Throwing is Stroud. Gets this one into the hands of Christian Kirk. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
10 at the 47-yard line.
Hey, Uno Mars. Hey, south. Hey, Uno. 19 Texans.
Stroud throwing here on 1st. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
Kate, I think that's a little taster, a little entree of what's to come for this wide receiver. He's going to have to make some plays into some contested coverages, and he couldn't do it right there.
Stroud to throw again on 2nd. That's a catch for Nico Collins. And that tackle came at the last moment to save the first, didn't it? And that sets up 3rd and short from the 37.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
Here we go, 3rd and less than a yard.
11. How's this? Why Tony? At 18. What's that? Hey, uno more. Hey, south. Hey, uno. 19 Texas.
Throwing again, it's Stroud. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
He just saying stuff that shouldn't be called. It's all cool.
You got to earn your place there. Easy way to do it.
No, that
Just
shit
like that. Going up into double coverage and making the play anyway.
So it'll be another 1st and 10 for him, Brock, down at the opposing 37.
Here we go, let's go. 18. What's that? Buggy. 11. Why Tony? Hey, uno more.
To the air yet again, it's Stroud. They'll try and force it into the slant. It's intercepted. Picked off. That's Teddy Buchanan. And the Ravens get it back with a nice return to boot. Down inside the 30.
You know what this is, kid? This is the practice field coming to life. Really on both sides of the ball. Right? You watch defensive coaches preach all the time, and they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that.
Are you clicking on now?
It's not a pick six.
Are you clicking on?
Practice field coming to life for everybody to see.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Outside and into the hands of Bateman. He has it down officially to the red zone at the 20.
You gotta do.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. He was looking DeAndre Hopkins' way there. And that'll bring up 4th and 3.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly you get to 3rd and long, extra long.
Yeah,
it's
you won't
really
be that
hard to
lucky.
stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and incomplete.
Jackson's going to go on 4th. Has his man. It's cut by Andrews. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens pull out in front further, 13-zip. Mark Andrews with the touchdown.
That play really had all the elements you're looking for from a tight end, showing that he could stretch that field with your route check, secure the catch, quickly become a runner check, and finally go finish that drive off and celebrate with your homeboys.
No stranger to this in his career, Brock. John Harbaugh wants his offense to tack on 2 more. And he's got it. Great call.
I got back in the groove now, boy. You fucked up.
Oh, it's a favorite of NFL teams.
You got to win. You got to win. You won't win no more.
It's so tough to defend that close to the goal
That
line.
shit over with.
It sure is. It's one of those plays that I think Bart Starr was running in the 60s, that slant route. When you incorporate it with the threat of a fade as well, that's when it becomes so effective. But you get inside that DB.
Oh, Cleveland. Oh, okay.
And it's almost automatic for a 2-point conversion.
Well, what's going on in this game?
Offense to the line. Trips left. Here comes 1st and 10.
All right. At 18. What's that? Hey, south. Tonight.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. He hits it through the middle.
Should have been a fumble right now.
After he crosses the 50. That goes as he gets
What you think?
25 yards and picks up the 1st. It's like you always say, right back to work for him. Getting the drive moving like that turnover never happened.
And they weren't going to shy away from letting him do his thing, throwing the football. Mistakes happen in this league and in this game. And you never want to punish a quarterback for making a mistake. You want to see him continue to produce.
Moving quickly, trying to get set.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and
From the gun, Stroud. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. He was trying to find Christian Kirk there. So that brings them to 3rd down.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
Hey, uno more.
Air it out on 3rd. Short pass brought in. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line.
He ain't gonna make it.
So that connection for first will bring us to the end of the first. It's the Ravens flying to an early lead. We'll make our return to NRG Stadium after this. Welcome back. We'll begin the second quarter with the Texans in possession. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive.
11. Hey, uno.
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Back to Kirk, and he's got it again. Tackle made at the 10, 1st and goal coming up. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Oh, 18. What's up? Flash.
Here's a handoff to Marks. And he has enough room to gain about 4. Offensive line fast.
The 6-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Why, Tony? 2J.
On 2nd down, Marks. He's hit and driven backwards. This is going to force him into 3rd and goal. So the run goes backwards. What do you think, Brock? Is it time that they start getting a little more aggressive, take some more risks offensively?
Not in my book. You've not earned that right. I think a lot of play callers feel that same way, too. I mean, you get to earn the right to be aggressive and take shots when you can do the basics, like, I don't know, run for a positive gain.
This 8-play drive might be on its last legs here, partners. They try to figure out this 3rd and 7.
19. What's up? 19 Texans.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. Picked off. That's Teddy Buchanan. Through the defense it goes. Room to burn. The 30. Gets the 10. And he brings this one back. Touchdown, Baltimore off the pick 6.
Oh, man, shit. I told you I got back in the groove. I wanted this shit.
Led to that one. Remember, what worked to
Well,
generate
talking crazy and shit.
Playing things the same way, and this time, well, it wasn't just a pick. It was a pick 6.
Oh, come on!
Incomplete. Though we do have a flag that we've got to check out first. All right, so they like the results on the field, and they're going to decline this penalty.
Now I
Quick
won't
chance
do
at
it.
redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. No to return this. And he gets
Nah,
a
his
loss of
ass out.
30
He must
before
stop.
he's brought down. First and 10 from the 32.
Oh, now he don't care about he ain't something new, y'all. He don't know what he doing now. We got him now.
Fresh off the pick, here's Stroud.
Look at that.
Nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively.
We-
As that
we
one
got him
falls
now.
incomplete.
We got him.
2nd and 10 now from the 32 after the
We got him.
incompletion.
Was there defensively.
Tony. Hey, uno. 11.
Shotgun snap, they'll throw.
Come on now. No, he ain't. No, he ain't. No, he is not.
Early disconnect.
He not. Oh, he not.
And the execution phase for this offense might be time, Kate. Really,
That shit gonna go the other
to the
way.
calls that you just trust the most.
19. What's up?
3rd and long for him here. He's caught. This is Kirk. Ooh, and he is correct at the tail end of that play. A good hit, but sure would love for it to have come earlier as he gets forward a bunch and
Shit ain't
gets a
gonna work.
first down.
I don't know what he stayed running back for.
10 at the 49-yard line.
What's that? Robin. 18. What's that?
Here's Stroud again. Has a man, Dalton Schultz. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. Working quickly here.
That's another Texans first down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
So 2 minutes still to play in this first half, partner. More from NRG Stadium in just a moment. First down now, ball at the 33.
Here we go. Buggy.
Again, Stroud. Completed over the middle. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here.
That's another Texans first down. First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. Oh, no, they get him yet again. And the Ravens get it back after...
Nah, that ain't over, bro. You don't want no more? You can make it to the half? I ain't even loud. I ain't even loud though, for real, bro. Like, that's what I trying to tell you, cuz. Let me pick something. Let me pick one more team. I don't want to play with it no more.
We've been here so many times, and you still stand in awe
Something
at
put
the
a hurting on
size of
that
this
shit.
place. We're at AT&T Stadium. Welcome to Arlington, Texas. Coming up, a highly anticipated contest between the Seattle Seahawks and the Dallas Cowboys. Ball teed up. Brandon Aubrey out for the kick. And off we go from Dallas. To return this, Rashid Shaheed. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down.
Yeah, a lot of that whole shit ain't finna go on that game. I'm looking at his roster lately. You might want to get your shit together, man. I ain't even starting Sam Donald though. I'm not. Miro, Jalen Miro. I give a damn.
Inside the 30.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Kenneth Walker gets it for the first time. And he will finally catch
Yeah,
up to
boy.
him just a
Hey,
second
you in
before he
trouble.
could reach that 40.
You in trouble.
Gain 11 on that play. And that gives the Seahawks
I
the
gotta
first.
run sometime, bro. Oh, you just want me to
Downs
pass,
now,
pass, and
39.
play.
First down, Seattle.
First down, and they go right back to him. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
Here we go. Stop it always.
We'll go play action here. It's Milrow. His first throw is an interception. Picked off by Malik Hooker. And the Cowboys take over after forcing the first turnover of this ballgame. And look at the opportunity they've now got at the very start of this game, Brock. All thanks to the interception on that opening possession.
Yeah, they love to say that a running game is a quarterback's best friend, but right next to that bestie is a defense that can take the ball away for you.
To the line come the Cowboys. Good starting spot here. 1st and 10.
Here we go, 47. What do you think?
Prescott opening with a pass. Got a man. It's Flannon. And this one will get them into enemy territory. Hit and stop quickly. Catch moves into the 48. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Hey, kill. Yeah. Here we go, 46. Here we go, kill. 26.
First down. Here's Dak. This one caught by C.D. Lamb. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And that'll be good for a Dallas first down. Offense up to the line fast.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Ooh, a little movement along the line there. That's going to cost the defense 5 yards. He thought he had the timing down and could make the play, but just a hair too early. Encroachment on that previous play, and that makes this a much shorter 1st and 5.
Here we go. All right, hey, kill.
Dak now from the gun. This is thrown towards a defender instead. Man, he's the one who makes a play on football. That's not what this offense wants. Incomplete on 1st down. All right, following the incompletion. Here's 2nd down.
Here we go, go to 54, go to 54, all right, Here we go, 47. 26.
Dak throwing again. Cut at the 10-yard line.
That's just other.
And he stopped as we get closer to our first point of this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
Might be able to start their game with a score here, Brock. This is 1st and goal.
Yeah, here we go. 22.
From the gun, a carry by Williams. And he gets them a little closer to the end zone, down to the 6. It's a gain of 2 on the play. Still some work to do on 2nd and goal.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Screen here for Williams. And they're going to keep him out once again. That sends him backwards, brings up 3rd and goal.
Okay, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Now from back at the 7, here's 3rd and goal. From the gun is Prescott. Makes the catch.
Bro, what is that? Bro, like, they got to start this shit.
The Cowboys have a great first drive and get the game's first.
You got to keep the game even, man, so people don't quit.
Touchdown. Brandon Aubrey now on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Cowboys will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Aubrey now to kick this one away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Heading to the line, the Seahawks in a good spot as they prepare for this 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Hits his tight end on the corner route. And they will stop him as he gets this down to their 39-yard line. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
You're throwing that bitch.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39. Milroe with it on 1st.
Yeah.
He finds space, middle of the field.
You ain't lie, bro.
Touchdown, Seattle.
You ain't lie, bro. This shit's gonna get ugly.
Seahawks trim the lead.
This shit's gonna get ugly. That last pick you got lucky, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. Your ass, bro.
Now it's Jason Myers on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Seahawks tie this game 7-7.
Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. On the return, here's Jalen Tolbert. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Going trips left here as they get set. 1st and 10. Prescott here from the gun. And there's a man there. It's intercepted.
Oh, way back. Give me that. Give me that. Give me that.
Man, great call by the defense.
Oh,
there.
my
Cover
God.
two
What
on
was
the play.
Tracy?
Free safety back there makes the read and forces that turnover.
What? What? No, man. You can't throw. They can't throw that shit, bro.
Free safeties, this is exactly what they want. They want to play that half, and when that ball is in their vicinity, go and take it away.
Here's Milroe, 1st and 10. It's incomplete to Kenneth Walker. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here.
And the Seahawks 1st down.
It's a design run for Milroe. Had some room to work, and he took advantage. Give him 7. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Throw left side caught by Shaheed. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play. Makes it 3rd and 2.
Here he is on 3rd and short. It's complete. Play made by Cobb. It's a Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Cooper Kupp the touchdown.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do
y'all 2-point formation.
is you scan those safeties. Do I got middle field open or close? Do I got single eye or too high? Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, this play is confirmed.
And he's got it. Cut the end zone, so the touchdown and the 2-point pass break the tie. Give him an 8-point.
Hey, well, Miro looking like I ain't gotta pick Lamar no more. I ain't gotta pick him. Miro going crazy.
Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
Shit.
Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff.
Benzo.
Tolbert now to return it. They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line. We've set it downs for him from the 31. Throwing on first is Prescott. Has him on the quick hitter. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good for a Downs first down.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play.
Yeah, I was on.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Throwing again is Dak. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release and definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there can be more interceptions.
Prescott now on 3rd down. Finds him over the middle. He makes the catch, but is hit before he can get that first down. They say he's maybe a yard short.
Yard gain on the play. It's now 4th down and 1.
Second quarter all set to begin, and it'll be Cowboys football. And they've decided they're going for this on 4th and 1. They're going for it. Here's Prescott. And they don't get the catch they need.
Yes,
Their hand was forced. Brock had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. It doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Finds a seam down the middle. And he's taken down, but he's got it to the 29. That's a good find from the Alabama rookie. And that'll
Miro is throwing that bit better than fucking Patrick Mahomes.
It's a gain of 23 yards. And the Seahawks first down.
Dixie Maverick. Cowboy 80. Let's go.
RPO quickly into the hands of Shaheed. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Seattle.
Yeah, this shit too much, bro. I'm telling you.
Lead by 14.
This shit too much.
Not a lot of processing time.
This shit too much, Rashid. They gotta be going.
Throw, Brock, but I think we can all agree you made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. Kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around.
Oh, bro, you not know what that is, cuz they're receiving the game.
RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
Worked so well the first time. Hey, why not go right back to it? See if you can be successful again. They do, and they are.
And I like the way you say that right there, Kate, because you almost feel the confidence, right? Like if you get it the first time, you're almost playing with house money. Even if you fail, it's still 14 points. It's not really a failure. And if you get it, well, you gain even more confidence.
But now we spin it.
Make that opponent think much more.
First call here, coming from the shotgun.
Going to 54. 188. Here we go. 188. Here we go. 47. Wait, take.
Dak to the air here. Nothing in the left side as it ends up incomplete. George Pickens, the intended target. And that'll bring up second down.
Makes it 2nd and 10 at the 21-yard line.
47. Yeah, here we go. 26.
Back to the air, Prescott. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free, incomplete. Trying to get that one to CeeDee Lamb. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Yeah.
3rd and long, they're going to throw. That's Ferguson, he brings it in. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. Dose of the hurry up here.
And the Cowboys, first down.
47.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
They go with Williams on the counter. And this is going to make it down to the 24-yard line. The dose of the hurry-up offense here. Right back to Williams on first down. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
1 yard gain. Brings up
Now Dak to throw. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. That is Nick Emanwari. Space, left sideline, and he's off to the races. And the Seahawks almost took it all the way.
Ah, bro, come on, man. I ain't bad yet. Nah, you talking all that shit, bro. Yeah, man.